What also wasn't tough, and was a lot of people not just trying to be too smart for their own good. It was a terrible idea from day one to sign Kirk Cousins to draft Michael Penix. If you were with me, congratulations. Finally you have been proven correct, as Kirk Cousins will not be a member of the Atlanta Falcons. I'm calling it by January 1st.
Yeah, I'm sticking with. I understood why they did it. I get why they did it. They realized now. I'm with Martin on it was a mistake. And then they realized the mistake that they made. You don't sit on a mistake that you make in business. And sports is business, especially the NFL. They're the king. So, oh, man, we might have made a mistake doing this. Okay, we're going to make this draft pick. But remember that went down? But, yeah, listen, don't say nothing to the boss. Like, pss, 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 like, don't say nothing to the boss. But we have to go rogue here. We have to go rogue and make this pick. And they did. And now we get Penix. Here you go. Here's the number 8 overall pick.
Look, and I'm happy for the eternal do-rag.
Yeah, that's my man.
I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's going to be able to get out there and
do-rag
and experience the NFL at this rate. But the biggest never.
You like the timing?
The timing? No. It should have been 3 games ago.
Division is still up.
It probably should have been the start of the season because you probably never should have signed Kirk Cousins. You know what you'd have right now? A much better team because you would have been able to make more. You know what you could have used that extra Kirk Cousins money on? $100 million? Defense.
True.
Guys, also an ESPN report today came out saying the Atlanta Falcons are expected to cut Kirk Cousins before his $10 million roster bonus is due, which is March 17th.
I can see that.
So
I don't think he's going to be on the roster for a day in 2026, much less March 17th.
2025.
Think about how he uprooted his family.
They had 2025, yeah. Right. He'll be somewhere else by 2025.
Think
January
about, though,
1st.
He just signed this contract, and he uprooted his family and stuff. Like, he was a free agent anyway, but like he chose Atlanta to plant his family. He's a family man.
He's a family man. Georgia's the cheap state. This is the life of NFL. It's coming to the end anyway. He got one more big deal. He got paid this year for it. The cut's coming. I'm with Martin. The cut's coming. I think he'll still be on the roster 2025 because they still have a game. So I think he'll still be on. But I think when the offseason starts, I think Kirk Cousins will be a free agent. He will be released.
And Kirk Cousins is not going to be on the bench. Kirk Cousins will not be they do it. Like they'll send Mariota. They sent Mariota home a few years ago. They're sending Kirk Cousins home.
Wow.
Kirk Cousins will not be. He will not be on the bench. Like he may be a member of the Atlanta Falcons and like he's on the list. You know what I'm saying?
He's on the roster,
right? But he ain't gonna be there.
Wow.
He's gonna be Magic Johnson. He ain't gonna be there.
Wow. You put it on the board? That's a good one, though. You got to put that one on the board.
By this time next week.
All right, bet. All right. Ooh, wow. That's a good one. I still think he's very – I don't think Kirk would – I think he would say no. I don't think Kirk would – I think he would fight back. Like, hold up. You're doing – no, I'm not going nowhere.
I don't think he's going to have a choice. I don't think he's going to have an option.
Is that cool for a franchise to do that, though? Just tell – you benched him and then say go home? Hey, I don't know if I like that.
It's totally unprecedented because we've never seen a team – pay a quarterback this much money and then turn around and draft someone in the top 10.
Because you know why?
And then tell him
so
to go home.
We don't have anything to go off of.
Because it was dumb.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's why. It was dumb. It was dumb when it happened. It was dumb when everybody tried to tell you how it was a good idea. And it was even dumber when Kirk Cousins was quite literally the least efficient quarterback in football. And I'm not even talking about your PE, all your little nerd calculator numbers. Yeah. I'm talking about no touchdowns and 7 interceptions in a 3-game span. That's when it was the dumbest. Because you might have won 1 or 2 of those if you had Penix out there.
He's had a very bad month. The last 4 or 5 weeks it's been really, really bad. I don't know. I might have benched him after the 4 interception game. That's probably when I would have done it, but they try to come back and stick with him. You're paying a guy a lot of money. We also have to realize, too, there's a business side. You're paying him a lot of money. There's no way I think they tell him to go home. I think they're going to cut him. At the end, before he could get that $10 million, they said, listen, we tried it, but hey, here's a chunk of what you made this year on top of the other 2 max contracts you've gotten before. You should have enough money. We've seen you on quarterback. You don't live too lavishly. You live within your means. I'm pretty sure you got enough generational money put away, but I like that, Ian. I think by March 17th, he is definitely not, and I don't think they waste time with it. I think right after the season, he's probably going to be released soon. That way you go into the draft, you go into all the offseason stuff, knowing that Michael Penix Jr., hey, congratulations. Another African-American, another black quarterback going to start in the NFL. That's building on that side. I'm always a guy for that. So congratulations to him. But the Kirk Cousins thing, I still say they know they made a mistake, and then that's why they drafted Penix. Because think about it. What if they don't draft Penix? Look where you are. You're stuck with Kirk Cousins. We at least got to give them credit.
Could have done. No, I'm not giving them credit.
Because they corrected a mistake.
No, what you should have done then, if you're not going to draft, if you're going to sign Kirk Cousins and you don't think he's the right answer, well, first of all, I don't know, don't do it. But if you do, don't do it. But then if you do, then what you do is you sign a veteran backup quarterback and you draft a first-round player. You draft a first-rounder. That's the other thing. The opportunity cost you just missed on a player.